Most people have to deal with at least one person in their everyday life that they find irritating. It might seem like this problem is impossible to solve, especially if the person is a fixture in your academic, professional, or social life. But there are ways to make interactions with these people more bearable. The fifth tip for handle irritated people from life is avoiding negative interactions. If it is an irritating coworker, try not to have any discussions or interactions with them outside of the workplace or about anything besides work-related topics. If it is a classmate or acquaintance, avoid sitting near the irritating person in class or hanging out with them at casual functions. Don't feel like you're being rude by purposefully putting distance between yourself and the person who irritates you. Taking some space is perfectly normal, and it can help you avoid any negative interactions with the person. Just do it subtly and discreetly, and they will likely not even notice, and you will be less likely to end up dealing with further issues. The second one is control your reactions. Even if you can't fully avoid all interactions with the irritating person, the important thing is that you control your reactions to their behavior so you avoid sparking more problems by losing your temper. Even if you feel angry or irritated, try to smile and let it roll off of your shoulders. Rather than focusing in on the things that person is doing to irritate you, focus in on how you are reacting to those irritating things. If you work on remaining calm through times of irritation and stress, you will start to be less likely to even feel the need to react to these behaviors at all, since they will eventually no longer cause an annoyed reaction from you. Whatever you do, avoid lashing out at the person. Consider the fact that if you react poorly and lose your temper at this person, it will only reflect badly on you. The third one is be polite. Smile and keep things cordial and kind with the person, even if they are not doing the same in return, and even if you are finding it difficult to do so. Changing your behavior and the way you interact with this person might cause them to change the way they interact with you in return. You don't have to go out of your way to be polite for this person. If they approach you and begin a conversation, just be polite in response. Condition yourself to keep your interactions with this irritating person as positive as you can, and you might start to feel less annoyed by these interactions as time goes on. The fourth one is take a deep breath and remain calm. If this irritating person says something to set you off, your instinct might be to lash out or get angry at them. Just take a deep breath and stay calm. If this person is truly trying to annoy you, you will only disappoint them by not giving them the reaction they set out to receive. Even if the person has said something truly irritating or rude, laugh it off and move on with your day. Don't stay in the situation or provoke further conversation. Stay calm and remove yourself politely from the situation. The fifth one is take a moment of self-reflection. Sometimes, the things people find irritating about others are just the things they don't like about themselves. Rather than immediately deciding to dislike this person, take a moment to reflect on yourself and decide why they seem to irritate you so much. Pinpointing the real source of the irritation and annoyance can actually help you gain some useful insight into yourself and your own feelings. Maybe this annoying person reminds you of someone else in your life, or they might even be forcing you to acknowledge things about yourself that you generally try to ignore. It's not always easy to look to yourself when something is bothering you. It's much easier to project and push the blame for these feelings outward. Take that extra time for introspection and identify where your negative feelings are really coming from. The sixth one is know when to speak up and when to let things slide. Even if you are putting distance between yourself and this person, or choosing to be polite even when they are rude, that doesn't mean you need to be totally silent or allow yourself to be walked on. If someone is using you or taking advantage of your politeness, it is entirely within your right to speak up and let them know that their behavior is not acceptable. Giving constructive criticism or feedback to the person who irritates you isn't the same as lashing out at them or being blatantly hurtful. The seventh one is avoid assuming things about the person's motivation. Rather than immediately assuming the irritating person is out to get you and annoy you, take a moment to consider what might really be going on. The person may not even realize the way in which they are coming across to you. They might be dealing with personal issues and those issues might be affecting their behavior. Try giving this person the benefit of the doubt. Try to believe better things about other people rather than going with the instinct of assuming they are purposefully trying to hurt or annoy you. Try to incorporate these tips in your life so that you can also live peacefully with the different traits of people around you. We cannot be able to change the entire people surrounding us, but we can change ourselves in small ways to make our life more beautiful.